and Carlene where you can get to can have the same father to a child and get along.
Exactly. Yeah.
And get along. Listen to me.
So it'll be a better place.
The children them that brought up so much better, but you have so much bitter women who are
so much
fighting
beef and bitter. God is good. God is good. Yes, sir. I feel good now with the life. I feel good now.
Yeah, one of them, but I want a pink one. You have a white one for me? All right, cool.
We were just bigging you up. I mean, she's in high preparation right now, preparing everything for her sister's funeral.
Yeah.
And we want to say thank you so much for taking the time out to still come on the live. Reza was just giving you your flowers. Yes.
Oh yeah. So do what you're doing and go shower, guys.
This little team has always been there.
Wipe your bum and go shower.
Anything I can do, I'm always gonna do, and vice versa.
Yeah, man, that's one thing. Anytime you call upon Carlene, she's always there. So you don't know when time she comes to make the call, you don't know after they support her. You know what I mean? She have her back, you know what I mean? Her shoulder,
100%.
Thank you to both of you. We're here. Because honestly, I don't know what it is to lose like such a loved one close to me. And honestly, I can't even understand. I don't even know. Like I've lost a good friend of mine years ago when we were a teenager. But I thank God that my mom, dad, wife, kids, and every sister, brothers are still breathing. You know what I mean? I know it's a natural process of life. The other day I talked to Carlene and her strength. She has strengthened me for me to kind of understand that. You know what I mean? This is life. It will happen. It's not, you can't prepare for it, but when it comes, you just have to understand that the person is not, the flesh is not here, but the spirit. And I ask her, who is that person? Who is that person who keep her strong? And you know what she said? Our daughter. So it was such an amazing thing to say, wow, this is such a great mother who have this natural relationship or communication with their child.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like her
definitely. This is a sweetheart, so just like our mother.
Yeah, so and that's what we're trying to encourage on this platform, that parents and mothers, fathers, just contribute to your child life. Have a relationship with them. Be in their life. Me can't understand how a person just don't want to be a part of their child life. Me just don't understand it.
I don't understand it either. And when it comes down to parenting, you know, a child is a reflection of the mother. Because when you see Crystal, she's just like Carlene. When you see Markadine, he's just like mom. He's just like his mother, very humble, has that soul in him, and you know, just gives off that great energy. And the same thing with Crystal. She's just like her mother. Every week, Reza B get up. Every week, Reza B get up. Reza B, don't let me have no. Because this is the time now where both of us want to talk to you, Carlene, about mother parenting and how important it is to be in your child's life. And overall, because you see all the children them right now. You see how them go astray. You see the situation happening with our children.
Very, very important. And it's all said and done that yes, one parent might be great, but it's even greater when it's two.
Yeah.
It makes a difference to give the children balance. It's getting your view and getting the father's view, so it makes a difference. And
big difference.
Sometimes we feel like, oh, because we love them so much, it's enough. It's not. It's not. Especially when you have a father that they can see.
Yeah, the father,
but not care for themselves.
Yeah.
So like a public figure father, a public figure mother, to know that you have this iconic father or this public figure father, and everybody else can talk about your father and you can't.
It's sad.
It is very devastating for the children.
It's very hard for the children to deal with.
Yes, it is.
Trust me. It's very hard.
Them,
yeah.
And trust me, it bothers them because especially if they hear stuff about, I'm gonna refer to Beanie Man as this is our two children. Father.
Yeah, man.
When they hear things out there and they don't know, they're last to know, it affects them. Both Markadine Crystal and Moses, I can speak for those three. I can't speak for all of them. And
that is true.
and
That is true.
here.
Yeah.
I know back in the days it affected Disha Gay, because if you look back on my page, you see where she says I'm still her mom.
Yeah.
You know, because I you know, Angel, I'm taking marketing from him about you.
I know. When marketing come in house, but not even know. But marketing.
And he would try to stay with me. He would
Yes. Because of the human that you are,
and then so we
but
can't
it
tell
is
Angel, you know, we don't want you know, because we don't know what's gonna happen, because sometimes men build up animosity against women.
that is true. That is true. That is true.
One thing because they want to keep them apart.
Yeah.
So a lot of women don't even know things that a man come and tell you is not true.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know till after one day you probably meet up with this lady and you say, but why did you say that about me? And I'm like, huh? Because they're trying to always get in your pants.
Yeah.
So if she know me and me know her, okay, remember I'm way before Angel, so there could not be animosity with me and her
at all.
because of
But
being
sometimes,
man.
as the Carlene says, sometimes the man will bridge a gap between both women because they still want
Because
the
they want to
opportunity
have
to
it
stay
their
with
way.
the two women them. Yeah. So
True.
no,
And I
once those
always
two
say
women
no.
link up, you're not getting your part to that woman there.
Right,
But
because
because
no,
me and Carlene, we are women and we are intelligent enough and we are no longer with with the man in question at all. And even if I was still with him, Carlene would not have any bad feeling against me because me and Carlene have been a talk long before me and Moses separate because it's all about the children. It's all about the children. We don't care
that's
about the
always my
man.
view.
Because
Any man I deal with, if their children can't be a part of my life, I don't want to be a part of his, because then something is wrong.
Hey, listen. Listen. Say that again.
If
Because some
I am
women,
with a man,
some women and some men on
don't
this
want
life
the kids.
right now need to hear and understand that it's not about the adults. It's about the children, and they're the one who are being affected
big
by
time.
the end of the day.
Big time.
You understand?
Big time.
The
Big
reason
time.
why the reason why me get up every week, I mean yesterday at Angel is me have a 5-year-old. I have a little dog where a little Yorkie poo where more time you have to take him outside and yeah, Roger, me still wipe my son ass. When him poo, him can't wipe him ass good. So by the end of the day, me still have to support him, I have to make sure him arm wash it when him put him in the shower, leave and bathe him, quick and then come back and brush up his teeth.
Let me bathe him good.
Yeah. So by the end of the day, I'm that type of father.
Mentioned something. Carlene mentioned something very important, right? When you're a father and you're not being a part of your child life and nobody knows you, you're not a public figure, it's bad but not so bad. But when you're a public figure, icon, and you're not a part of your children's lives and them still go school and out there, they have to interface with people, they have to interface with, it hurts them to the core where as mothers we have to, like me and myself and Carlene, and we have to stand in the gap for our children.
True.
We have to stand in the gap for our children.
They also have to explain. So why your father isn't here or something, you know, especially when they're younger. That didn't happen for Crystal. I will tell you, he was in her life. I mean, he still is, not as how he should be, but hey, that's a different show.
But like a long time I follow you from him. Long time my son though him not being the father he should supposed to be. When the album launch, I allowed my son to go because I will not pull away my son from his father. And not because he's a public father, we not sugarcoat our eyes under the mat. I'm not the kind of mother that will pull away. Marco and the siblings, they want to go anywhere. I am that mother. Carlene knows. We know this. But until Moses need to realize that the Marcadine needs you, the children need you. The father, you have to be a father in the children in life, and it's just the reality. You can't be for that until we. And the reality,
it's get to the point where they no longer want that.
They don't want to.
Bad part.
They don't want to.
When them, I know.
And then,
hey, listen.
And then you're gonna,
hey, listen. I searched high and low for my father just to find out, ask the question, why didn't you want me? Like, why did you neglect me all these years? Why wasn't I important? Because I started having these feelings and these thinking because everybody around me in a water footage from me go, all of my neighbor them father and mother was maybe the relationship wasn't great, but every person had a mother and father. I was the only person in the community without a mother and father, to be honest with you. All of my neighbors them had a mother and father. All of my friends them had a mother and father. I'm the only person with my sibling who didn't have a dad.
But look
so
how
I
you
was like,
come out. But look how you come out good. That's why I say. That's why I say, you know, it's still a lot of unanswered questions, Razor B, but you come out so good and you are a better version of your dad, and we have to big you up.
No, for real. No, for real.
Big you up, Razor B, because
that's what happens.
That's what
happens, you know. You either don't want to be that man or you live what you learn.
Exactly.
Two things, you know.
People can choose. Yeah, Sharon,
you have
comment.
People who grow with mother and father and still don't have the responsibility.
Don't have the responsibility. Still disconnect.
When I was younger, I didn't want to be a mother. I didn't grow with my mom.
Yeah,
So I wasn't certain if I was going to be. I know I'm nurturing.
You okay, Raj?
But to have that full.
Ready to come on?
I don't know if you all remember. I adopted a little girl before I had a child. Yeah, I was in the process of adopting her 4 years, and they took her back from me. And so that was devastating. But I understood that love is love. I didn't have to be a mother to love her. Her name was Lisa. I didn't have to be a mother to love her. And so I understood that. And I then knew that I was not going to be my mom. I was not going to be an absentee mom. I knew I was going to be enough where she's my best friend and I'm her best friend.
Amazing. Yeah. You know what somebody says, Carlene? Somebody says, Razor B, somebody says you have some man who rather take care of other man pitney. They don't like to take care of, they don't take care of their own kids, but they would take care of next man pitney. But and they don't feel anyway neither when the next man taking care of their own children. Right. I don't know how them feel. You see, our next man take care of your pitney.
Let me tell you why that is. Because it's not the child that they're taking care of, it's the woman's need. And that woman being a good mother is going to say, my child is the need.
Yeah.
And so when they're not with you anymore, Razor is in a stable relationship. So he probably won't understand this. And I don't think he would change from his children. So not saying you would, but I'm saying because you're still with your children's mom, you don't know about the outside affairs. But a lot of times what happens is, because I'm certainly Angel would do, any man I take, he have to love my pitney just as good. But he's also have to love his. The other that is not mine. So that's the difference with me.
That is true.
A good woman that says, listen,
Carlene, for real.
We have to pay.
Yeah.
The money have to drop off.
Another woman don't encourage that.
Carlene,
I've only hear about their children.
That don't encourage that. Carlene, I've been in a situation already where somebody block marketing father, somebody block my son father from doing shows with me. Somebody said no shows with the angel. You can't do the show with her and for me to earn anything for my child because the person speak down against me and don't want me and the man to do the show, and we are entertainers, we are artists, and it is something that I hear from both
mother and father, wife and husband.
I really me I talk about black my look of bread because of your jealousy and insensitivity as a woman. You can't do that. And music me do, you know. So I tell the man to go and do the show with me, and then the man that go work with where you say I have a child for you. I know the table turn. Look at you now. Look at you now.
Sometimes the men do not taking up for any man, but sometimes the men do it for peace of mind for themselves. Because you're in this relationship, don't know not what poor Angel do or Carlene do or whoever else do. And this woman is coming at you with it. You know, it's frustrating.
Me love. Me never take no man from her. I never take a man from the woman hate me and say, oh, hard me to work to take care of my pitney. I ever tell the man don't do the show with me. And maybe just the peace of mind as well you say, but man for be leaders. Men supposed to be leaders, Carlene, because I couldn't meet a man. I ever tell me, say, don't do the show with my ex-husband and my child's father. And who you stir your bright? We are entertainers. Don't come be jealous and say me can go Ingy Danga down and me can go one man alone can ride my rhythm. The woman said the man can't dance with me. After years we go Ingy Danga down. I first met her at this. The woman said the man can't dance with me. And look at you now, lady. Look at you now. One way I go.
You see? And usually
all
comes right back around. The same knife was stick sheep, stick goat.
Sticky goat. Hey! Same
So
thing. I wasn't waiting
sometimes,
for it. I just
especially when you
waited
have
for
a
it, just like a
character,
little angel.
especially
Yeah.
when you have a character, right, of a person, and you study what you're getting into. Look at
Peppy
the
laugh.
man's pattern. Look at the woman's
I
pattern.
laugh, Peppy laugh.
Don't expect you're special. You could have wife, you could have queen, you could have lady. Don't expect you to be special. Look at what was before you and
Karma
learn
is a
from
rich.
examples.
Karma is a rich. You could have
It is.
intelligent look up more. Carla, you could have use big word look up. Karma is a rich. I'm in a response. Spanish told me come from
Well,
me all right with my
well,
education. Me not
with that,
intelligence. Me
with
can't
yo,
use me not big words. Come to me come from Spanish told me not big words. Me not intelligent. Are you alone intelligent? How you feel?
with that,
Me
with
not look.
that said, with that said,
I'm
you remember this
intelligent,
weekend?
yeah.
But
You
she has
remember this
reasons to
weekend
be
where,
hurt. You
eh?
take it too far. She has reasons to be hurt. And it's
Why?
lucky she kept her mouth that long. Because when you take it that far, you can't be that insecure if you're so intelligent. Let's be real.
That's
You should
ridiculous.
be. You understood the assignment and knew who you were going with. So therefore, you should have been at edge. You should have been one that was one up on him.
That's
Because you
true.
saw
So
the
me can
fact
eat
you're
the
so
food.
insecure.
Don't box food out of my mouth. Because when you box food out of my mouth, you're going to box it out of my child's mouth. The goal to say, stop. Same thing Carlene, I say, you is a woman like this. If a man that there with you have to take care of your kids them too. You have
You
to
good?
pay your kids them school
Sam,
fee too. You have to be supportive of your kids. It's not about just my
And
child alone.
go learn how much pitney the
Sam,
man have, and know if you
tell
can
you on the
manage
phone.
10 or 20 or 30 or 1. So you know that I'm going to be mothering 13 other kids. I'm going to say, okay, no problem. My ex, he had 9 at the time.
Yeah.
And I said, yes, I'll take them on. That's 9 pitney mega have plus my 1 at 10. You understand?
Yeah. I said supposed to go. That's the healthier way. That's the healthier way to go because if I'm
Then you
the
have
same thing,
some
Carlene.
women.
If
Then you have some women don't want their kids around their men, women. That shows something you have not let him go.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
if unless she's gonna ill treat
yeah,
the
exactly.
child,
Exactly.
why would you not want the man child around you?
That don't make no sense, Carly, because I'm one. They are siblings. They are siblings. Me
And
see
they're
me meet
gonna
a man one day, yeah.
grow. And they're
They
gonna
are
grow.
siblings. And
It's few times you see the sibling rivalry come from parents most times. Because the mother talk bad about the other mother, and the other mother talk bad about the other mother. So the child build up this hatred because she don't know.
yeah,
And sometimes when the child gets to know herself, but this is not how this lady is, then they start understanding, boy, my mother was insecure. They keep it there. They might not
yes,
say it, but they keep it
it's
there.
true.
Because
It's true.
then they learn and say, but look there, my could have run on my father, but because of my mother, I don't run on my father.
And that don't make no sense.
No, it doesn't.
That don't make no
It
sense
doesn't.
because I've never stopped my son from going around his father, no matter who in there with. No matter
Exactly.
who in there with, because me not send him to the woman, I send him to be with his father. And if that woman
And pray that the woman is nice, because the woman nice, that's a plus for me.
plus,
No, I
big
don't
plus,
know if she going to make
big
sure I'm
plus.
pitting her hungry.
Because exactly,
Remember,
because if that woman nice,
I left him when
if
Crystal was 2 years old.
baby
Yeah,
pampers,
she was a baby 2
baby
years old when I left him.
pampers.
Yeah, so I couldn't stop. Well, I did not stop him from. You know, you used to see she dress when she turn up on Marco's birthday.
Of
And she
course,
turn up before Marco. Where how much other kids'
of
birthday
course.
before?
All of her, she never miss
He
one.
never have to tell me. Just to say my come for Crystal. Because if it's not me, it's the nanny. I said call the nanny and him go
Yeah,
for
she
the
never
birthday.
miss one. She never miss
No,
one. And
I don't care who she going with. The man
with a
just
business,
look after her.
exactly. A lot of women don't believe in that, and the only time when we have any form of bad feeling against
If
any
them
woman,
a
and it's
ill
my
treat
child go
my
around that
pitney.
woman, and that
Yeah.
ill treat my child. Because
And
if you
they'll
ill
tell
treat
you.
my pitney,
And
me not
they'll
like
tell
you.
you.
I mean, I
Yeah,
want him
and
back
they'll tell
on
you.
him. Oh,
They will tell
I mean,
you
around
that
them,
they're
joke them.
not comfortable. They'll tell you, Mommy, I don't want to go to my father because I don't want a problem. And his wife or his woman or his baby mother or girlfriend or whatever it is, I
And
don't
them
think she
can.
likes.
And the thing is, I don't say It's only a woman who's selfish and thinks it's all about her that will drag a man from his kids and want him for themselves and want him to
That's a
feel you and feel your
selfish woman.
pity.
That's somebody
That
who
makes sense?
wants. And you came in the picture and saw these bunch of people before yours.
And you feel like say if you can take the money from film to them, now work. Even if he's not a good father or whatever the case may be,
sometimes they come back
it's
around.
not gonna work.
They come back around. Sometimes they come back around.
But maybe sometimes it takes too long to come back around.
Hopefully it's not too late, because that's what I said earlier. The children grow, and they grow with intention. They grow with feelings. They grow with explanation.
As a mother, I couldn't take on that thing for don't be a part of my child life. Get all those answers, questions. Mom, why didn't you? Mom, I couldn't deal with that. So these fathers, they need to pull up their pants, because as so much people have to come to you, come ask God, why this, what?
One of the problems is, remember, men don't give birth. Secondly, especially men with several baby mothers, it's the detachment is easy. There's so many other kids to choose from. It's like, okay, I can neglect one.
But suppose,
okay. It's not okay.
But Carlene, suppose you have razor big, don't come back out your life again. Now come over here, come in your forehead.
Yo, listen to me. We have to be a little man. They're fresh and clean.
Hi, Alright, suppose you have the man, right? We have 10 clever pitney and disconnect from all of them.
Something wrong with that?
Yeah. But it's a madman. Because they have them kind of children.
You really didn't want 11 of them?
You just want that person, I think that person just want to have children.
11?
I think that person just want to have multiple children, multiple women.
I don't
think
no, they don't want to have multiple children. They want to have multiple sex partners. They don't want to have multiple children.
Well, that's
one lady, Carlene, one lady, the same thing. Just say,
have their children, no matter if
exactly, Carlene. So one lady just come say, her 6-year-old daughter do not want to go back to daddy house because the stepmother mean. She don't want to go back to daddy house. You see? Why? Ladies, you need to stop it. You need to stop it because
there are nightmare stepmothers. There's
nightmares. Why don't want any picnic because I'm a fool of picnic?
And nightmare stepfathers.
Me want any man to compete my son. Any man when I love my son, go through my hello. Me never want to talk to you. Go through my door. You know how me love my picnic.
And win with me if you love my picnic more than all me.
All me.
Yes. But that's the way.
If you want to come through treating my child right, me soften up to you a long time.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's the way it's supposed to be. Any person.
I stayed with my ex for 10 years because of how he treated my child like his own.
Yeah.
That's a plus. A lot of stepfathers doing better job than the real father. Well, I am a single woman.
Crystal sports day graduation, 2 fathers she have in there, and her biological couldn't tell me to tell her not to call him daddy because he was a daddy. He wasn't a father, he was a daddy. And I stood the ground. I said, she know her father, she know who is our father, but her daddy is who she lives with.
And a lot of times I see that where stepfathers are playing the father role. And it's a good look because the father don't want to play a father role. The stepfather will step in, and I always pray, Carlene, I always pray for a man that loves my son more than he even loves me. The next man will come in my life, I want to be a father figure to my son. And that's just the reality. That's what I pray for. Because at the end of the day, somebody wants what's best for their children. So when a woman a man I take on a woman and you treat the man pretty bad. And the man allow that.
First of all, I have a manageable child. Now she's an adult and she's still manageable. I have a respectful child. So there's no excuse for you to want to ill-treat my picnic. So we get that clear from she little. She loving, she respectful, and she caring because I brought her up that way. So there's no
hey, Krista. She's online. Hey, big girl. Yeah.
So therefore, if you do, it's pure jealousy. And
pure jealousy. Pure jealousy.
You cannot come between a man and him picnic. And think
pure jealousy.
Remember,
don't try that.
We've seen many
how the man now be a good father? Don't try to come between the man and picnic. That will not work. How the man now be a good papa? Don't come between me and that man and children. Because maybe you just don't know how to love.
Remember, we've seen many women come and go.
Many. I've had an
And the
incident
kids are
recently
still
too,
there.
and
The kids are
I've
still
had an
raised.
incident. I have an incident. Some of them women they say they come like remotes program. Maybe if I got into it. Remotes. They can't even talk to them man. None of them women you call in can't talk to them man. If me have a man or me can't talk to, me not interested in that man there. None of them come like a program, remote. So I have to sit on one side. Yeah?
I know, yo, listen. You know me, I forgot go, cause me I go feed him, you know. But I know that that's what good fathers do. So nobody beat me for that. You know what I mean? It's almost 7 o'clock and homework
And
and
let's be
something.
real, there's a lot of great fathers out there.
Absolutely.
I have had the opportunity to meet a few.
Absolutely.
Both have dated great men and know great men who are great fathers to their children. So
Come on, you have some great fathers out there,
let's not think
some
it's
really
all
deadbeats,
men.
still have dirty one out there to go and to turn around and turn a new page. Carlene, we are saying that does parenting affect these children, especially because we see videos, where's that being stick up in 10 more minutes. No, do me I beg you. Roger, nothing I'm gonna do him by the time you now get back to me by the time you give me 5 more minutes. I've
All
seen
right.
where a lot in schools right now, Carlene, because we're gonna talk about the children in schools. Um there's so much things affecting the children. Videos going out, doing oral sex. A lot of pictures are being exposed. All these things. What are your thoughts on that in terms of what do you think causing all these things?
All
Parenting.
right,
What do you think causing all this stuff here?
parenting is one. I don't care if you have mother, father, whoever the guardian is to a child. So the saying that they said children live what they learn. You said something earlier on. There's certain things we don't take home to your house, but the child still live what they learn. If you eat on the ground, your child naturally is going to eat on the ground. So it doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean your occupation. It means your lifestyle. So if I'm a parent that she see one man I come out and I go in and I come out, she might not say to me. She might not say anything at all to me. But she goes and she starts to adopt the principle. Because that's not my job, that's my lifestyle. So
Exactly.
I come home and I bake every Saturday. Sometimes she never look for me. Because that's
Slap
my
one bigger
job.
percent. Yeah.
But
Morals.
she likes to wear sexy clothes because that's what she sees me doing. And as a little girl, I was clear to make it understand that my work didn't come home. I
No,
didn't bring home my
people
work.
don't understand
So
that,
at
you know.
home, I
That's
look
the way
like a normal
they
mother.
fail to understand that with me, you know. Michelle and Danger are two different somebody.
Yeah,
Me walk no go home. Me
I
walk no
didn't bring
go
home
home.
my work.
Yeah.
So until she got big now and started to admire the things I've done. And she said, Mommy, oh my God, I want an outfit like this, but not so daring.
Yeah.
And I said, of course, Crystal is 24. Get it,
Yeah.
Mommy, you're an adult. But she's still going to
Mhm.
ask my approval because of how she was brought up to be polite, be
But
interested
I'm
in
hearing
stuff
Carlene,
where
yeah. Mm-hmm.
so it's a fact that children live what they
What
learn.
they learn.
90%
Precisely.
of children
Precisely
will do what
live
they see.
what they learn. And the argument done. Children live what they learn.
90%. The other 10 might do their own and become whoever they are on their own, but most children. So you might think you're a great parent, but you left your picnic on the internet all night at 5 years old. Your child can watch anything on cable. Remember, cable is full of dirt. You don't have to watch Blue Movie to see sex. Cable shows that. So
Well,
if you just leave the child up to think, okay, no, man, keep him quiet. You don't even know what he's looking at. I see everybody just giving the children tablets and phones with these.
Allow them. Allow them. You know, them what
keeps them quiet.
Somebody
asked me a question. Find the other things.
We soon talk to you, Reza. True. Yes, Carlene. We soon get to you, Reza. We see the question too.
When you think your child is not being taught something, you're not teaching them, but you're also not correcting them by being there. You have to be on them.
They're not being parents. They're not being parents.
I have never hit Crystal. Not even a slap on her hand. Because I learned early. Nobody beat me. So I'm not accustomed to it. Not to say
I don't believe in beating either.
I don't believe in it, but if people do their way, that's their way.
They have to monitor these kids. Be true. Be true, Carly. They can't let kids with parents.
You must have grown. You have to have time out. You have to have punishment. You cannot just throw them. So the things she likes is the things I'll take away for her punishment. She knows some friends come over this weekend in the middle of the plan, they ain't coming.
Yeah.
And that she wish I probably would have given her a hit so the liquid would cool off.
And it also
and so you have to remember, this is a mind you're helping to curve.
Take away the privileges. Yeah.
Yes,
nurturing.
You have to.
I call it nurturing. Some people say
my doctor can't call me yet, can't answer me yes. It's
yes, mommy.
Yes,
same thing in marketing. Same thing in marketing. You okay?
Answer her friend them what in my present from she little, so she don't do it now. I said that's your friend and that's how you speak to your friend. So she learned to know
name.
It starts from those simple
people
little
have
things.
Name. Yeah. So raise the B. Somebody said, Razor, if your wife never accept your son, if you would still be with her.
No.
No.
Just no.
Them see the man.
No, because the reason why I said no is we know we know the type of person that we're involved with. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, she supported me from jump. From she found out about this little boy. He wasn't the problem. I was the problem, and she recognized that. She attacked me. She never ever once said anything negative about his mother or about him. She put all the responsibility and the blame on me because I was.
That's an intelligent woman. That's an intelligent woman.
I was the one.
And a woman that is.
You're the one she's dating, not the girl.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's a secure woman. She's not insecure.
Yeah. So that's one thing. And another thing is when his mom was giving me an extremely hard time when I was getting anxiety, me type of peel out. You understand? Me I leave my business them because I was like, I can't deal with that woman. I just want to be in my son life. I just want to be a part-time life. And it's just, she just do things to push me further away from him. And at some point in time, one reason why I even close Cassup's kitchen is because of the type of behavior. She come and she fling stone in my place and mash up my bar, and it was just too much excitement. And I didn't know. I'm not a social media type of person.
Where's the bill? Woman would do those things because, all right then, you know, mind the picnic and you come up a restaurant and mash you up. But it wasn't that case with you. So why she would be
No, one thing with me, when it comes to mining are taken care of. We stand behind that 100%. You understand, Mr. Man? Take care of
Once you come in your place, one change your life between, because you already get pregnant for the man. We understand that the man married. Okay, whatever. Nobody in a perfect, only God. You already lady, if you're there for the life, you already get pregnant from a friend and my cousin raise a baby. You understand? Like alone, change down the marriage, to kind of mess up the people in marriage and make them feel sit down and take counseling and act and sit there, right? Baby coming into the world now. The man wants to be a part of his child's life, 100%. And then you are being a problem. Go and take several seats and allow the man to be a father and leave people in healthy marriage alone. Because you already put a look deeply at the marriage. So what you want again, a lot of women are doing that. Where's the B? Were you looking front from the girl?
Hey?
Were you looking front from her or still
No. So from she has this beautiful little boy, you know what I mean? I see the devastation that it and the pain that it brought to my family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've always
you taught that already. You taught that before, and I truly believe you.
Understand? You. I have two daughters with my wife, and to honestly, when I break the news to them, right? When I break the news to them, it was such a I've never seen three persons so heartbroken in my life, and I knew it was a cause of me. When I had to sit down and said, you know what, I have something to tell you guys. I have a son. When we say the breakdown of these street, like my daughter who is my best friend, you know what I mean, my oldest daughter, she got up and she screamed and she ran outside the house.
What?
She ran outside the house. Right up there, I felt like, oh my God. My wife broke down it was my younger daughter who was a little soldier. She broke down too, but not as bad. Like it was devastating. You understand? I didn't want to do music. I didn't want to own a restaurant. I didn't want to do anything at all because here I am just affecting other person's life. You understand? Who cares so much about me as a person, who supported me in everything that I do. So now it's like, me not care about the money, me not care about the vanity, me not care about the nothing, me not care about the hype, me not care about the fame. How am I going to fix this?
You were at that low moment in your life, and this girl come turn up on a restaurant.
Even because at that time my wife said to me, you know what, it's over, we're separated, we're done. You understand? So I had to come back to Jamaica. So the house of Canada, I had to leave my daughter and then they didn't want to see me. So I had to go through this whole therapy, rebuilding.
I
had to go through the whole therapy, the whole rebuilding, the meditation. I had to do ayahuasca, I had to do so many programs that I have to take to make myself a better person. You understand?
And you're human. You made a mistake and you corrected it. That's
and you pay for it. And you pay for it.
And I corrected. I find that I corrected on both sides because I never neglect my son. I said, you know what? As bad as it may be, I know I'm affected my initial family life, but I'm not gonna walk away from this situation. You understand? Because this child did not ask to be in this world, and he did not deserve to say, I have a dad, but where is he? So I'm gonna say, yo, I have to fight, and she was fighting with me 100%. So even when we got back together, and she decided that, you know what I mean, she's trying to work out things, she said, okay, then you know what? Let's just work these things out. So I said, okay, then no problem. So it was a great thing.
Nikki asked to join the live. Nikki, show your face, please. This is a very... You say you want to join the live, so I thought you had something to compliment what we're saying.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hi, Carlene. My condolences to you and your sister. I remember back in the day, I met Pinky years ago. She was such a lovely person. Every time I used to see her in Portmore when I used to live in Edgewater, I used to ask her for you. And she was always so cordial and always so sweet.
Yes, she was.
So, you know, big up to Pinky, an icon, dancehall icon, you know. Sure, I tell you, you girls had it back in the day. Trust me, you girls did your thing. But who don't know about Carly Dancehall Queen and Pinky, our sister, those girls will run things back in the day. Run things. All right, Razor B. You are the one that I wanted. But we want to come for the live long time with so much things. But I'm gonna touch my Razor B first. I'm not coming at you too hard. I'm not gonna
come too much. I like when you come hard. Come hard.
But what I wanted to ask. Did you give this woman? They said the woman came and the woman. I'm going to answer TV.
It's Edward.
Hold on, come in. I'm going to Jesus Christ. So the remote then. Come make clear night.
I want to ask you. Yeah. Go ahead.
TV not on. You're on the TV?
No, man, I'm not here.
All right. What I wanted to ask you. Razor B. You said that the lady came to your business place, throw a stone and go on with a bag of things. You understand? Yeah. Now I want to know, did you set this woman up? Like, what perception did you give this woman? Remember now, a woman just had a small child for you, right? Of course, any woman, even if a married man, you just have a child for the man. You have to expect, say, with postpartum, whatever trauma she went through during her pregnancy, and somebody else, man, she know that already, you know. But remember now, she find herself in a relationship here. You must have told her something to have this woman feel like, yeah, I can come here, I can do this. Come on, you're a man, truthful, talk up.
Okay, so one thing with me, from day one, I've always been honest and straightforward with my situation. Okay, let me tell you what 100% occurred in this situation. Me have a restaurant. I had my son at the time, so he was staying with my wife was on the island. So the restaurant busy. I didn't want to have him in the restaurant because he was young. I think he was around 1.5 at the time. So I was keeping him. So she was calling down my phone, but I was busy dealing with customers. But he was home with my wife.
Okay.
So she showed up at the restaurant. Where my son there? I said he's home. He's home with Ranjini. You know what I mean? So I said he's home. Where my so she got irritated and agitated by the fact that he wasn't there with me, but with
Your wife.
Yeah.
With your wife, okay.
So you all, like our own.
Hold on, so you all did not have an amicable relationship to say, all right, when my child is at, well, some woman dumb, some of your studies, and I'm sorry if I say some woman dumb, because me's a woman, sometimes we misconceive a lot of things.
I will say what happened.
But you should have said presidents to say, you should have said presidents to say, when my child is around me, my child is always going to be around my wife. You had to set those things up. You had to set, no, come on, you have to take responsibility. You have to set those things up. If you go out of your relationship, your marriage, you go out of your sanctuary of marriage, trust, and you go have this other relationship, this other relationship turn out to be a child.
Yeah.
So when this situation happened, I'm not going to say your child's a mistake. That is not true.
No, it's not. No,
when the situation happened, your responsibility was to let this individual know, when my child is within my presence, my child is with my wife as well. This is a union. So when my child around me, my child around my wife.
No, but
the man there come back to Crystal. Okay. To Crystal and Beanie Man and Angel and Carlene. I guess I'm going to come back to right now. Hold on, Razor. Okay. Answer me. Hold on. Because I don't want to forget the things there. Come here, get all. All right.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget the things there. Right, so, coming back to that. When the young lady, I don't want to call her name because I don't want she got sue Angel or sue nobody can hear so. When the individual that was with Beanie Man before, I can't talk about Beanie Man because Beanie Man is an icon and he's out there.
Public figure.
He's a public figure. So I can't talk about him. I don't get the last, we can't get on the farm, not the money. Anyway, when Beanie Man and her were involved, I remember that time, that stage show when Angel tried to dance with Beanie. And if you did see the woman's face, if you did ever see the woman's face, I mean, your Angel said, but wait, so we can't
she showed me bad. She showed me bad. I never expected that.
I never said that video. Who is the woman? I never said that video.
The woman.
It's all right. We don't have to say.
We don't have to say. The woman was the individual he was with. The rest of you mixed up, but you have to stop it. But soon come off for this.
You don't mix up. To me live, my love.
Block it. Yes, but now I never saw Angel live. Then let's forget for me. Angel never was.
Below.
The individual that will remain nameless. That will remain nameless.
Yeah,
all right. The individual was. Let me tell you, you cannot go in a man. You can't go in a no man life. I know say a man like an icon like Beanie Man with a one bag of picky and different baby mothers and expect that he's not going to have a relationship with his children's mother. If Beanie want faster that, I'm going to say Beanie faster, what if I fool you?
Okay,
because I see him with certain things. I see already Beanie Man on vacation at some hotel with him kids there. And he was like putting the sole onus on one of his children to take care of his younger child, which is the individual in question's child. He was like, you know, sister, something like that with your sister. Go on, go do that. I mean, I said, him come on live and really I said that. I am to take care and pitney. You can't go get your pitney from the moment they want other people pitney to take care, right? But him break if all my pitney that I reach at the hotel long time and grab my pitney and go in my yard.
But the thing is, this is what we do. I am a performer, and over the years, over the 15 years, that song has been a hit song for both of us. That is how we perform it everywhere we go. So now
all the time. And the thing is, it was with no malicious intent that Angel was asking him to. It was just a performance, but the individual took it on personally.
She said that will never happen. She said that will never happen. And then the man, she said that will never happen. And then the man she make that decision. And that's where I was like, and that's like one answer.
Exactly. And that is what I'm saying. A lot of men foster this kind of relationship and foster this kind of food. They pit females against each other. A lot of men, especially Jamaican men, can't talk about the rest of them, but one of them can. But we can't talk about Jamaican men. Jamaican men have this tendency of a baby mother and then I'm going to tell you, say, oh, the girl that when men are this, that. They say, if you ever go meet the baby mother one away,
that's why.
That's why. We can't talk about the Jamaican man. Listen again. We can't talk about the Jamaican men because of them me know Jamaican man and me papa, me brother, me cousin, and everybody else.
But every Jamaican man say, so you can't say that.
But me can't tell you, say,
not every.
I didn't say all of you are like that, but most of you are like that. But you know, baby mother, only try foster some kind of amicable relationship whereby everybody can be civil towards each other. Y'all pick them against each other.
Like myself and Carlene, because we're two confident women.
This is,
and we don't mistake a man.
Beautiful. This is just beautiful.
Huh?
This is just beautiful. You and Carlene's relationship is beautiful. A lot of women that are sitting now watching this live, and you don't have a relationship with your ex-woman or whoever, and you have children in common. Your children are siblings. Take a page out of these ladies' books.
Let's remember, people are forgetting. When she was with him, I was with somebody else.
Exactly.
So it had nothing. We weren't ever made.
Well, let me tell you, Carlene, I will if a woman get over man, you know. Them all there with the man. Them and the man left for how much 100 donkey years, and then you come.
I think that's
and all of a sudden you are big. You are big problem. I say, but me never ever there with this man when this woman they around. But you have a big problem. I say it goes sometimes.
Right, because of.
It is very sad.
I have a big problem in his life because I've always been the friend to him. So no matter who he's with, I'm usually the one who is his friend. We're in run to for security, advice, because remember, Beanie Man and I dated when Beanie Man had nothing. So in his mind, I'm real. Not saying Angel not real and all the others, but let's be real. When I met him, he never had a car.
Right.
So you're forgetting the longevity that we have. So me and him was always friends after we were done. So any girl that come will have a little insecurity with me based on his behavior, not mine, you know. Because Angel can tell you when she was with him, I've never called Beanie Man.
That is true.
Never. She's never seen at her house or anything. He'd come to mine because he was welcome. Yeah. Because I had it like a friend.
Calm down, huh?
She was welcome to my house when she and Beanie Man was together. Because it's never been that when she met him 7 years later.
Yeah, and I'm the woman that has never had an issue. Marco didn't go around in front of my baby. I'm the woman that has never had an issue. But people just think that me and Carlene had a problem.
That should be what all women should foster. Even if you and the individual are not together, you should foster that they have a very good relationship with the father. I know sometimes it's terrible because of the breakup. Sometimes there's a lot of baggage. People don't know how to move on. People don't know how to live their lives separately and not include the child and have the child be this toxic thing, like an object between parents. So we can all learn from this. You understand? Don't use your children as weapons with the baby father. Don't do that.
I hate that.
And it affects the children.
Hands up.
Being brothers and sisters, it does.
Class, teacher,
No.
Sometimes siblings.
Me know you want to hold on, before you go, Razor B, before you go, remember this live, you are the co-host. You can't get up and just say you're gone for the live. I know the time.
Remember, say the live up and 5
Hold on,
now make the mother one come join to 8 and 9 and 10.
No, hold on, we have no reason to stay 2 more minutes. We're gonna finish. But she was saying something to you, Razor. We really want you. Hold on now. Before you end the live, that's gonna be a question where people are gonna see her road and bother your butt. So she was asking you why this woman felt that
why did this woman foster this kind of animosity? Yes.
And come to your place and disrespected your place like that. Why would this like that strength?
I honestly can't answer that question then. I think it's based off of just ignorance of an individual who...
What was the breakup like? Is what you do. After you breed her, now they just tell her, say, all right, hit the road, Jack, because watch out. My wife find out now and
No. Remember,
when you come to an agreement, say it just done. Because you go back to your wife and you're not the cheating business.
I have never, me and my wife has never broken up or I never left.
Yeah, but you're not cheating.
I was cheating and I got...
Something make you cheat.
Huh?
Man.
Something made you cheat. I believe that's your next one.
I think what makes every individual go down that road is ego. No. Woman do it too. I think it's ego. Well, I think it's ego with the intention of not being caught. So whether it produce a child or you get caught in the action or someone say is that anything a person do behind closed door You understand? They don't want it to become public. So once it becomes public, it's up to you now how you're going to deal with the public, in the public eye with the situation. And the situation, the reason why I can speak about it openly, because I am not the only person who are facing with the situation daily. It's even happening now. And persons don't know how to get over it or over angry. Women are losing their life. Kids are not having good fathers. You understand? So I am the perfect example of this type of situation to say,
as somebody who has a platform, as an entertainer.
It can work. It can work. Fathers, especially fathers, and you don't have to kill the woman. You have to beat the pin. You have to do nothing. You have to just be strong and just know, say, I am not doing it for nobody else other than myself and this child, because this child is the main priority in this situation. It has nothing to do with the woman. It's this child, because if we continue fighting, who's going to lose? It's the child. Because by the end of the day, we are adults, you know. You understand? You're going to have stress, you're going to have edit, you're going to argue, you're going to say, yo, make this up, make this go on. But who's going to hurt by the end of the day? The child. So we kind of figure that out and realize that from a time, realize, say, yo, listen, instead of little youth here, anything will happen, him deserve the best, no matter what the situation is. I mean, I'm going to publicize him and people come and tease him.
And I want to say hats off to your wife, whoever she is. She is a real woman, a real gem. Because I don't know a lot of women who could really look at your deception and really, like, you know, embrace a child. That is a real woman. Kudos to your wife.
And she love her husband.
You have a gem. You have a gem right there.
And she love a little boy like her own.
Nobody come back. Listen, sir. Nobody come back out of a relationship again and go out with no bad
things. No, I'm safe, I know.
That's it.
In a safe zone.
Right. Yeah, man, good though.
So, listen.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the live. Thank you.
My condolences.
Weekend.
Saturday at Mecca, for sure.
Yo, the live, everybody know what the people know what we need, but
Saturday's Pink is, what do you call it, 9 nights? No, set up.
Yes.
At Mecca.
I was in Jamaica and I could go. But my love for you guys, because you guys are icons. I'm a love Pinky. Me, I say I just a pretty face and a pretty smile. Such a beautiful individual inside and out. And my heart goes out to you, Carlene.
On Sunday.
Hugs and kisses. I can't be there. I live in New York.
Oh, okay.
Fly down.
All right.
Fly down, feet.
All right, big up. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. All right,
bye.
Take care. Same to you. Okay, everyone. So you know, at the end of the day, leave me know as the host, right? So this live was interesting. It was very informative, and I enjoyed every minute of it. It was a lot of life lessons learned, and I hope you take some little 2 cents from it. I hope you take notes from it, and I hope this live can help another person's situation. You understand what I say? Everybody's saying rest in peace, Pinky. Condolences, Carlene, to you and the family. Big up yourself, Razor B, for never breaking and still stand by your family. A lot of men let women come in their lives because men are like, someone man I go cheat, man I get born most of the time. But at the end of the day, things happen. But some men will allow another woman to separate their family, separate them from their family, their wife, whatever it is, while some man will stand up and fight for their family. And you know, and it's good when another woman can embrace another person's child and it's not yours, because it shows how much you love that man. You understand what I say? And how much of a person you are as a human being. Period. So you know, a lot of lessons learned. So at the end of the day, remember, it is the children. Think about the children. At the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about that child. It's about the children. At the end of the day, you understand what I say? So big up on yourself, and thank you so much for coming on my live. Yeah, see everybody, what I couldn't get to acknowledge everybody one by one. So I want to say publicly, thanks again so much for joining my live. Yeah, see you again next week, same place, same time, for another edition of Live at 5. Big up on yourself. One love. And so, right to say, big up to my co-host, Razor B, and everyone who came on the live. Big up on yourself. Carly, you don't know, say Saturday night, I did it for my eyelash, a funeral, I did it for my eye, for my teeth, for everything. Big up on yourself. Thank you so much for joining my live at 5 next week. Yeah. Oh, before I go, how could I on the live and don't big up Bargains Jam? With a variety, Bargains Jam is an online appliance store. They partner with Angels Foundation to give some lucky mothers some appliances. So you will see the videos coming up soon for that, because we're going out and we're going to give some mothers some appliances, some needed appliances. We talk about stove, fridge, fan, microwave, you name it. Bargains Jam have it. Go check them out today. Bargains Jam _. How could I leave out the underscore? Yeah, she's gonna get me for that. Underscore. So it's Bargains Jam _. Go check them out. It's an online store. You order, they deliver. And they're partnered with me, the Angels Foundation, to give back to some lucky mothers. Alright? Big up on yourself again. Alright, have a good evening. Bye.